And we are back on the build phase. I'm Mr. Ben, and today we are continuing our DC Dual Force Farewell Tour by trying to hit all these comic missions and show off one of the more unique features of this very short-lived card game. Today we're going to be looking at Blue Beetle Metamorphisis. As if being a teenager wasn't hard enough, Jaime Reyes was having a hard enough time. Wait, really? They used hard enough in two subsequent sentences? Let me start over. As if being a teenager wasn't hard enough, Jamie Reyes was having a hard enough time with homework and gym class before an intergalactic weapon bonded itself to him and turned him into a superhero. Blue Beetle adapts Blue Beetle 1 through 6. Alright, let's dive into Blue Beetle. Space Sector 2, long, long ago. The end is near for the citizens of Space Sector 2. The military rallies their final defenses. Their tanks take aim at the invader, but they stand no chance against Kaja Kai of the Reach. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Oh, I have to beat up this, like, defenseless planet? Oh, I don't feel good about that. What's a planetary defense tank? Whoa, that's a decent unit. How many does he need? 2? Holy smokes. Okay. Summon the Reach into your empty front row space. What does he do? 10 damage to an enemy. Oh my gosh, this guy's at 99. Summon the Reach in a front row empty space. Okay, that's what we'll do. And that's why he's at 99, because you just summon 9 attack worth of stuff in one turn. KO an enemy recruit and charge your leader 3 times. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. And I guess let's just start stacking damage. I mean, I feel okay about this as a damage race right now, but I'm already down to 2 cards in hand. Enemy recruits get -2. Oh, wow. So plus 10 attack, flurry, and invincible. That's a ridiculous suite of powers. Leaders plus 20. Come on. Probably should have put this one last turn. This is a crazy race of damage here. It doesn't seem like he's getting much through, but like my hand is about to be empty here pretty quick, and that's not good. I guess I can heal 20 with this card, so I'm gonna be fine. KO all recruits. Well, wait. But I don't have any recruits. Oh, in my empty space. Okay, I misread that. I thought it said KO all recruits summon Reach battleships in their empty spaces. So that's going to kill his dudes, and then that's going to kill Lord. I guess I might as well heal the 20. Pass turn. Yeah. Okay. Any remaining resistance is soon snuffed out. Kaja Kai started as a small scarab that infiltrated and attached itself to a citizen of this planet as a parasite. all culminating in the day when the Reach's invasion is completed. Soon the planet is cocooned by Reach hive masters. A new scarab, Kage Da, sets off across the galaxy to find the next world to invade. The Guardian of Sector 2 is all too familiar with the threat of the Reach. A blast from his ring damages the scarab. The damaged scarab malfunctions and launches itself to the far side of the universe, before crashing down on an insignificant blue planet. 500 years later. That's a big time jump, guys. El Paso High School. The end is near for Jaime Reyes. High school sophomore. The jocks celebrate their victory and their pummeling of Jaime. Until Paco arrives. Paco Testis, high school dropout and Jaime's second best friend. Paco warned the bullies that if they mess with Jaime, they mess with him. With the jocks dealt with, Paco asks Jaime if he's ready for their friend Brenda Del Vecchio's quinceañera and offers to give Jaime a ride. Like, in the middle of the day? What do you do until... Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Paco. Later that day, across the town, a group of villains known as the Brotherhood of Evil ransack a factory owned by local crime lord Ladama. While Warp and Plasmus eviscerate the hired muscle, Phobia interrogates one of the men, scouring his mind for the ancient relic she's searching for. Inside the man's backpack, she finds what she's been seeking. Is that backpack full of marshmallows and a scarab? Like, why marshmallows? A sudden explosion blasts open the doors to the factory, making way for Ladama's forces, Brutal, Bone Crusher, Coyote. The villains clash with one another. Nearby, Paco and Jaime make their way to their friend Brenda's quinceañera. As they drive, a nearby factory erupts in flames. As Warp flees, red backpack in hand, he is waylaid by Bone Crusher. These names are great. The backpack flies into Paco's back seat. An unpredictable event. As Coyote and Plasmus continue the clash. Oh, jeez. Bone Crusher slams Paco, knocking him out cold. Well, that's unnecessary. Jaime darts off with the backpack to distract the villains from Paco. And they give chase. Brutal sends out a fan of razors, one of which pierces the backpack. The scarab inside the bag reacts. The scarab and Jaime fuse, merging into Blue Beetle. Not a big fan of gold cards in my opening hand. I don't want silver cards unless I have some coppers. Let's start getting... Oh, what does this do? Blue Beetle and upgrade. Okay. Deal 3 to an enemy. The damage increases when you... Okay, well, I guess let's play Paco. Deal 4. Okay, cool. Alright, let's make this guy not very threatening. And Paco can take care of him. And then we'll start hurting folks. I didn't even look at what these guys' ultimate moves are. Whoa. Well, once he gets to 8, he's gonna crush my bones. Holy goodness. So now I can deal 5 to a recruit. Not that it really matters. There's the only recruit available. I'll put him back in hand. And we'll play her out. So Bone Crusher, or sorry, Brutal is going to get his shivs this turn. Oh, here comes Coyote. So let's give Blue Beetle an upgrade. Doesn't seem like anything happened. Not sure that I benefited there in any way. So that power is getting pretty high now. Which may become relevant as these big-butted creatures come down on the other side. So we'll eliminate... Oh, it has to be a recruit? That's way less good. Still gonna get this guy this turn though. And we'll let Paco go. Yeah, he's gonna bone crush somebody. See what gold cards we have in the top 5 cards of our deck. Just Paco? Come on, man. So I'm not going to be able to get through. So let's play something big, I guess. Invincible, huh? This doesn't seem to do anything. Ooh, that's nice. Although I probably haven't played enough gadgets to make it very good this game. Oh, 4, that's not bad. That can get me. Done and done. With the two villains subdued, Jaime hears a voice in his head. Finish them. Jaime shakes it off and rushes to help Paco. As he returns to aid his friend, Jaime wonders how they'll get away from these villains. Enabling flight mode. And they take flight! Meanwhile, this must be the friend Brenda, yeah? Brenda Del Vecchio, birthday girl, Jaime's first best friend. Amparo Cardenas, Brenda's filthy rich aunt. Her aunt unsuccessfully attempts to set her up with every boy at the party. Brenda's best friends, Jaime and Paco, are nowhere to be found. Suddenly, the security guards scramble to protect Brenda's aunt. As Blue Beetle and Paco arrive, Jaime sets Paco down and attempts to explain himself to Brenda and Miss Cardenas. But Jaime tries to explain who he is, but the scarab makes him nauseous. Silence, do not reveal your identity. Jaime struggles to speak. Do not compromise the mission. Blam, blam, blam. Oh, because he threw up on her shoe, they're going to shoot him with guns? That seems disproportionate. The guards open fire on Blue Beetle. Deploying countermeasures. The scarab's drones quickly subdue the security guards. Desperate to not hurt his friends, Jaime flees to the skies. Across town, upon returning to his neighborhood, Jaime tries to understand what the scarab is. I am the scarab Kajeda. You are my organic host. Jaime then asks for the scarab to detach from him. There is no disconnecting from an organic host. Desperate, Jaime struggles to free himself from the scarab. Error! 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 Oh, I should have read what the rules were for this one. Okay. Sure, these are all playables. Let's go. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and each other enemy in its lane. Yeah, okay. Let's start here. Whoa, what happens when this guy goes down? Heal 1 from all the other modules. Oh, I should have used that first. That's what I get for not reading my cards. Deal 3 damage to an enemy draw card. I just keep playing what they give me and hope the math works. It's kind of a weird puzzle. I really don't like this thing that keeps making me discard cards, though. That's pretty irritating. Deal 3 damage. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Oh, and these are both gold, so I can't play them. This is kind of a unique take on the DC Dual Force game, but given the cards I'm getting, I just feel like I have to just like spam stuff out. Seek a card in your deck, huh? I feel like that's got. Oh, I already have one now. All right, we'll go with this one. these numbers are starting to look pretty big. It's like not even close to good enough. Look how big those numbers got. Oh wait, I want to be able to play that first. It's only 10, right? So there was one? No, wait, what happened? Definitely missed an effect somewhere that got that up to 11. Maybe I misread it. Let me... Yeah, load up. Yeah, 10 damage. Huh. Yeah, I missed something somewhere. That's okay, though. Okay. It's a secret card and I get 3 choices of the same card. I hope I draw a damage card of some kind. Discard everything. Guys. Well, I guess when in doubt, just pour the damage on and hope it's enough. So, same situation as last time. I take 10 damage. Does that leave me at 1? Okay, we got through it. That was a weird one. Cool puzzle, though. With the final push, Jaime is able to remove the Blue Beetle suit. Alerted by the sounds of a struggle, Jaime's family finds him. The suit is gone, but the scarab is still bonded to Jaime. The next morning, Maria Purisima. Yeah, Mom would not be happy about that. Jaime is abruptly awoken when his mother spots the scarab. What kind of tattoo did you get? Yeah, Jaime's mother assumes the scarab is a gang tattoo. His mother heard that Paco went missing last night after the party and doesn't want Jaime mixed up in the same kind of trouble. Jaime is troubled to hear this news since when he left the party, Paco was safe with Brenda. He needs to find Paco. Scanning telecommunications. Target located. So we can have +5 health. Recruits get +1/+1 when we activate, or after you activate, he gets attack. Let's get attack. Across town, the Brotherhood of Evil have returned, including their leader, Silverback. Continuing their search for the scarab leads them to Paco. Screw. Only the Blue Beetle can stop them. On your turn, create Paco in your hand and reduce his cost. If Blue Beetle is KO'd, you lose. Duh. After you activate Blue Beetle, he gets +3 this turn. Okay, let's go. We don't want you. I think we'll accept this, though. That's super annoying. I don't want to use a heal 5 on Paco. I'm going to save that for my leader. If it comes to it. Alright, give Blue Beetle a random upgrade. I feel like nothing ever happens when I click that. Alright, push some damage here. I guess we'll use Silas. Kind of a waste of his heal, but at least there's a body in front of, what was it, Casualidad. Increase the cost. That's just rude. That's just rude. This seemed like pretty straightforward combat this time. If I can keep in control of the board and just push this incremental damage where I can, I should be totally fine. Yeah, so the thinking is he's got to come to me with that Brainiac. Like, it'd be nice to get Brainiac out of the way, but he's gonna have to deal with me. Might as well push damage to face. And what's this thing? Is it another tactics card? Okay. Seems like such a waste for a gold card. But I want to ready attack again. Yeah, Silverback's not going to get out of this one alive. I got your number, buddy. You board wiped me here. I think I can get him. Doesn't do anything when Blue Beetle's on the case. Victory! Jaime tries to catch his breath after defeating the Brotherhood, but the Scarab mask makes it hard to breathe. Get off! Just as his mask retracts, Paco emerges and is shocked to see Jaime under the armor. Suddenly, the Scarab takes over. Mission compromised. What? Jaime watches in horror as his friend falls to the ground. Jamie pleads with the Scarab to save Paco's life. Negative. Trauma too severe. What? Jaime refuses to let his friend die. Error. Medical resources reserved for host. Do it! A small hole opens up in Jaime's hand. A new Scarab emerges, placed directly on the wound. Oh, that's gross. That reminds me of the Matrix. Just as soon as Jaime applies the new Scarab, an ambulance arrives. The medics tell Blue Beetle to back off so they can save Paco's life. Guilt-ridden, Jaime takes off. El Paso General Hospital. Brenda and Jaime look on Paco, helplessly hoping their friend recovers. Brenda's aunt approaches Jaime. Miss Cardenas requests that Jaime accompany her to her home office. Casa Cardenas. Jaime nervously eyes the collection of ancient relics on Miss Cardenas' office. She tells Jaime that the most impressive piece is the carpet he's sitting on. Mystical energy rises from the carpet, binding Jaime in place. Alert! Non-rational energy surge. I love calling magic non-rational energy. Activating defenses. Brenda's aunt reveals that she is Ladama, and she intends to take the Scarab from Jaime one way or the other. Alright. Oh, we don't want any of this expensive stuff in our opener. Still a lot of expensive stuff in our opener, but we'll make it work. Get down Question and Paco. That'll charge up our Blue Beetle power a little bit. Let's go. I'd say create 10 magical spells. Does that seem excessive to anyone else? Oh man, I have to KO my entire board here. Yikes. I have to play this guy for basically no value. Wow, that's a crappy turn. So, as much as I'd like to get him down, it's way too early. Without Paco in hand. If we had Paco, we could play him here, and that would be an excellent turn. But as it is, we're kind of stuck. We're going to have to waste some damage here to deal with this guy, too. That feels like a pretty weak turn. But it's the best we can do with what we've got. What is this? Friendly leader. Charge them at +2 health. Okay, I guess that's cool. Well, play this dude out. This upgrade the Blue Beetle doesn't seem to do anything. And I guess at least we can play Renee Montoya, so there's stuff out there. Wow, that was a big reaction. Oh, I was going to want to kill that thing. I'll take the free spells, actually. That's a lot of stuff. So what do we do here? I think I'll throw the healing onto Renee. So we leveled up our Blue Beetle, which is cool. And we threw some healing here, so maybe she'll be able to survive and we can actually get an attack or multiple attacks out of our Blue Beetle. If Blue Beetle survives this round, we're going to win. Because we go here, we go here, and there we go. With a final swing, Jaime subdues La Dama, and he jets away from the scene, the Reyes residence. When Jaime returns home, Brenda is waiting for him. Paco disappeared from the hospital, and now Brenda is worried sick. Paco? My organic host knows you and blames you. Warning, that is not your friend. The scarab used to cure Paco has infected him. Paco has become Blood Beetle. That's dark. This game always wants me to have the gold cards in hand. Much as I'd like to run Paco out just to have the body, I kind of want to hold him back until we get maybe something else. The ability to play Blue Beetle or Jaime Reyes and level him up into Blue Beetle all in one turn is pretty strong. I'm kind of regretting it now because That is a weak turn. Oh, what's his power? +6 attack? Okay. Well, somebody's about to die. Fortunately, we can one-shot that guy. We'll put this one back in the hand. Well, the intent there was to put the free one back in the hand and keep it in my hands. But apparently I accidentally played it. It seems like this doesn't do anything. That's what we're looking for. Does Blue Beetle survive this turn? Probably not. If you can get to him, he's gonna. I guess he couldn't. This should put it to bed, because we'll play this and that'll ready Blue Beetle. And that's it. I guess I didn't even need to take the steps to clear that Riddler blocker out of the way. Jaime ruthlessly rains blows down on the Scarab, who was once his friend. But Blood Beetle is relentless. Jaime realizes the only way to win is to somehow reach Paco. Desperate, Jaime gives control over to his Scarab, Kage Da. The Scarab quickly forms a plasma cannon and aims it at Brenda. Deep within Blood Beetle, Paco reels and regains control of himself before passing out. As his friend falls to the ground, Jaime reels at what he's become and what he's done to his friends and family. But at the same time, who knows what Kage Da could have done in the hands of villains. Jaime resolves to use the Scarab's power for good. Jaime's life and the Scarab are forever intertwined as Blue Beetle. Okay, so that finishes the Blue Beetle comic mission. This one had some kind of unique things. There were some interesting, specifically the one where he was fighting the Blue Beetle itself. That one I think was the most unique of the set. It's fine. Like, this came out, the Blue Beetle movie came out, like, People were hyped to mess with Blue Beetle. And as far as these comic missions go, it's passable. This is not one of my favorites, but there was some fun stuff in it, and there were some great cards in the Blue Beetle release. Ladama is one of my all-time favorite cards in the whole game. So overall, another thumbs up on the comic book mission. I'm Mr. Ben. This has been the Build Phase. Go win some games.